Hi, and welcome to our first episode of Hidden Gems. My name is Tirso Galindo. You call me Mr. T. And today we're going to interview Toni, who is the owner of Morra Mia. We heard about this place. It's a restaurant, Mexican restaurant with a bar concept. Very innovative, and they have a great experience here. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Toni.
Hi. Well, I'm Toni. You can call me Mrs. T.
Oh, Mrs. T.
Yeah, my name is Toni, and yeah, I'm the owner of Morra Mia.
Morra Mia. Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for letting us shoot a video here. If you guys didn't see, check our YouTube channel. You can see the second episode of Sun City Realtors with CMG Financial, Priscilla and Danny. All right, so let's go with our first question. Are you ready, Toni?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the restaurant and what's behind the passion. Like, what you came up with Morra Mia?
Oh my God. Well, I come from a family of restaurateurs. My dad owned a restaurant back in the day in Mexico City, where I'm from. He had a restaurant. I was like 10 years old, and I was, like helping serve coffees and sodas and everything during the summer. No, that was my summer job. And then as I started growing up, I kept on, working with my dad in his restaurants. But finally, I came to the U.S. and I decided I'm never gonna have a restaurant. It's too much work.
Yeah.
But the passion for restaurants, I mean, when you grow up in a restaurant, I mean, you like it, so it's hard to stay away from it. And I came to El Paso. I was involved in some businesses, but then I decided, you know what, I'm ready to have a restaurant now. And since I'm from Mexico City, I decided to put my bets on Mexican food, but not from the border, from the northern part of Mexico, from Chihuahua, like we have here,
Right.
but more cuisine from the south of and central Mexico. So I have a lot of dishes inspired in Puebla, like our mole poblano. We have a lot of dishes are inspired in Guadalajara or in Mexico City. We have the cochinita pibil.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's something different, and we decided to venture into that because we thought that it would be like a unique niche. Although we knew that it was going to be a risk because people here are used to another flavor
Yeah.
in Mexican food.
Yeah. So that's very interesting you said that. First of all, dijiste que eras de Guadalajara y sabes español, ¿verdad?
De la Ciudad de México.
De la Ciudad de México, ok. So,
Pero me encanta Guadalajara.
Ok.
Y quisiera ser de Guadalajara porque las mujeres de Guadalajara son hermosas.
Claro, claro. O sea, entonces lo que nos va a preocupar a nuestra audiencia es, ¿a quién le vas? ¿A América o a Chivas?
Ay, no. No le voy a ninguno de los
Ay,
dos.
bueno.
Yo no soy pambolera.
Buena,
Ay, sí,
buena. Bueno.
Pero sí tienes razón, es un tema, ¿verdad?
Sí, es un tema de si eres del DF y si eres de Guadalajara, tienes que escoger un lado, ¿verdad? Yo soy chivista, hueso colorado.
¿Tú eres chivista?
Sí, claro,
Ándale,
100%.
Pues, ándale.
En las épocas del bofo.
¿Sabes a mí que me encanta?
Sí.
Cuando juega la selección mexicana.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Cuando se juntan los mejores así de todos los equipos y enfrentamos así un mundial o algo así, que este último mundial no hicieron muy bien, pero me encanta cuando juega la selección, si no me lo pierdo.
Sí, es muy interesante, ¿va? Como yo soy Mexican American, ¿va? So, yo tengo que irle a las dos bandas. Es a México y le tengo que darle al USA. So,
claro.
Si sale uno, tengo el otro para hacer.
¿Y ahora a quién le vas en el Super Bowl?
En el Super Bowl, híjole. Pues mi hijo le va a los Chiefs.
Ajá.
So, I guess Chiefs. No es mi equipo, I go Panthers, pero it's the Chiefs, I guess.
Yeah.
Sí,
No,
va.
a mí me gustan los underdogs. Entonces a mí
Yeah.
me gusta, yo voy por los Eagles, a ver qué
Los
tal.
higos,
A ver
vamos
qué tal.
a ver qué pasa. Bueno, también acaba de decir que tienes que querías traer el concepto aquí de restaurante para El Paso. Y sí, El Paso ah, es muy leal a su tradición. Aunque
Muy.
sea un border town, la cultura es embedded, ¿sí me entiendes? O sea, pero lo que estoy viendo aquí diferente en Morra Mía es de que tienes un concepto más moderno. No es tu típico restaurante mexicano that you always see around El Paso, right?
Mhm.
You brought modern to it,
Yeah.
so it attracts, I guess, both audience.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a restaurant that it was not your typical Mexican restaurant with the sarapes and the jorongos and the sombreros,
Mhm.
no? I wanted to show that Mexican restaurants can be reinvented,
Yeah.
and I tried to do it here, and I think people were it had a very good response to it. I think the whole atmosphere, the modern decoration, the music, the videos, everything, the video walls, everything has pleased
Mhm.
the the El Paso
The Pasoans.
the El Pasoans. Yeah, I was gonna say the El Paso audience, but no, the El Pasoans. And I think that, like being in a nice atmosphere, it encourages them to try new things.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Yes, yes. And you guys don't know, El Paso has a lot of different variety of foods. You got Chinese, Japanese, of course, Mexican, Jamaican. There's a lot of variety, not just Mexican style, but as Tony said, you can reinvent the Mexican tradition restaurant and still be successful. Just like Morra Mia is.
Thank you.
Now, what is the favorite dish and drink that you see most people get?
I think, oh my God, this restaurant gives me surprises. Yeah. The 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 item that I see most frequently mentioned on social media, in
Yeah.
social media, is the café de olla.
Café.
And I never thought that we were gonna be known for our café de olla, but
Yes.
yeah, it is one of the favorites. Of course, our pan dulce we bake every day. We do all of our torta breads. We do all of our we have the torta ahogada from
Mm.
Guadalajara,
Yes.
right? Uh, and so we bake those breads here. We bake our desserts here,
Oh,
and
wow.
we make our own tortillas every day, fresh every day. And but one of the dishes that I think that has captured a lot of attention too is our mole poblano. That is a 50-year-old recipe, and it was like worked on with a lot of like cocineras de mucha tradición in Puebla, and we make it from scratch.
Oh,
So
wow.
we have to roast the chiles. It has 32 ingredients in it,
Mhm.
and it takes us three whole days to like first roast them, then like season them, then put it through our stone grinder that we have in house and create that paste.
Mhm.
And the end product is magnificent. I think we have the best mole in town.
Yeah.
I am proud to say that.
Wow. So you keep the tradition alive, because a lot of people already buys that already made. That way they could cut time.
El mole Doña María.
See,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what they
Which
can
I
call
buy in
time.
my house too, right?
But that's the thing. You made it here at home, here at your restaurant, which I think it's why it's the most attracted or the most talked about in social media, right? Because again, El Pasoans like the tradition. They like the food of la abuelita and the
Yeah.
mom's dish, right?
Yeah.
And if you bring that to them strictly from your kitchen to their plate, I think it's gonna make it successful. And I think it's why some of your dishes are very successful, especially the café de olla. Who doesn't like café de olla, right?
Yeah.
So watch out, Starbucks, café de olla.
Café de olla from Morra Mia.
Yes.
We're gonna start making a little package and selling it to Starbucks. That's a
You're
good idea.
right. There you
Eh?
go.
Eh? You're a businessman.
Of course, business mindset. Okay, so our next question is,
Yeah,
I know it's a restaurant and you offer dishes and drinks and a
yeah,
good vibe and environment.
yeah.
What else does your restaurant can offer to anybody?
Well, what we as owners focus on is on the guest's experience. We want to make that experience as pleasant as possible from every angle. You know, like walking into the restaurant and it smelling good, and then having like a good atmosphere and feeling that vibe, and then our servers to be super friendly. We encourage them every day. We have like before their shift we have meetings with them, and we're always encouraging them to be super friendly, to be super helpful, to go above and beyond, and deliver the kind of service that El Paso deserves, no, that the people who visit us deserve. So, and then from beginning to end, we try to manage the experience so they live happy. Of course, we're not perfect, but we really try. We really, really
Mhm.
try, and we reward people who go above and beyond, and we try to and encourage everybody here to work as a team to accomplish that mission, which is making guests happy.
Yes, and I think it's a good experience to have, because you don't want to go in a restaurant and just eat there. You want to have a good time. Also, I noticed you guys have separate rooms like this one that we're on right now. Can this be reserved as well,
Of
or
course,
yes?
of course.
How can I reserve it?
You certainly have to come here. We have this room that has like a 30-person capacity. We have another room in the back that can sit around 70 people, and we have different packages that you can choose from. And we have staff here. Our managers can show you the rooms, can show you the packages, walk you through them, and then you sign a contract. But certainly, I would recommend to take the time to come, because I mean, events for family, for businesses are important. So we want to give you the best. So if we work together, that's how we can achieve that.
Right. Okay. That's very informational, and I think I'm gonna have to reserve one in my birthday. That's until October. So if you guys want to send me something, so October.
Mine is in November.
Oh, okay. What day in
So
November?
14.
14th,
You?
28th.
Ah,
So Scorpio, right?
yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's
So
very good.
we have to go out for some drinks around that time, around Halloween. So
Around
it's
Halloween, right?
in the middle.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so our next question is, now I know that everything you've mentioned is fresh, it's new. It's the bar concept. I think a lot of younger people or audience and generations can come here and enjoy a meal.
Mhm.
Plus, corporate can do their events here, right? And they can have dinners, and of course, us real estate agents, we can groom and shower our clients into a good meal and a good drink. But what does the future hold for Morra Mia? What's next?
I really hope that a second location.
Okay.
I really hope so.
And where are you planning to do that?
Well, a lot of our guests are begging us to put one in the west side, but we
Oh.
still need to see. We're trying to. It takes a lot. You're in the real estate business, it, and in my experience, the location is super super important
Hmm.
for a place to have success. So we're gonna take our time, look for the best place for the next location, whether it be a west side, northeast. I don't know yet, but we're certainly with our eyes wide open and ears wide open for
Yes.
opportunities.
Okay, so let's leave that to the audience. So you guys are watching. Put it on the comments. Put it on
Yeah.
our social media and see which location you want the next Morra Mia to be. West Side, Far East, East, Northeast, or Northeast, or the East Lake and Horizon area.
That's a great
It's
idea.
going.
Yeah,
So go
I
ahead and
like that.
vote. Shoot us a comment, of course, and you can send also a comment to Morra Mia's webpage as well.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Entonces, algo que quieras promocionar, something you're planning for a Morra Mia?
Bueno, nada más los invito a que nos visiten. Tenemos durante el mes de febrero platillos muy interesantes que están nada más durante el mes de febrero. Tenemos desayuno, lunch, cena, tenemos muchas cosas. Vénganos a visitar. Y por último, quisiera agradecer a todo el Paso porque nos otorgaron el reconocimiento de Best of the Border, Best of El Paso. Y hace como un mes recibimos también la noticia de Best in the City para diferentes categorías. Entonces, se los agradezco tanto ser un restaurante nuevo y diferente en El Paso, cuando hay tantas opciones. Que voten por nosotros es muy especial, muy gratificante y gracias El Paso.
Muchas gracias, Tony, por hacer esta entrevista con nosotros. And I want to thank everybody else for tuning in to this Hidden Gem Sun City Edition series. This is our first episode. Morra Mia is our first location, and we're going to keep continuing do more hidden gems. So let us know what other places you think it deserves an interview, it deserves a shout out, and please like and share this content, and let everybody else know that all around El Paso, there's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of places to visit. So stay tuned so you can find out some more of those locations. Thank you.